Hello everyone, welcome to our class. Today is about grammar 2. So this is taken from the English download Form 5K SSM. So today we are going to look at one of the grammar items which is used to, would, be or get used to. So this is taken from your English download Form 5K SSM, page 23. Okay, first let us look at what is used to. Okay, what is the function of used to? Okay, we use used to for actions that we did regularly in the past, but we don't do now. So it means this is these are actions that you used to do in the past, but you no longer do it now. Okay, so let's look at some of the examples. Okay, the first example, the architect used to travel to interesting places when she was young. So it means that the architect used to mean uh, she used to travel to other places when she was young, but now she's no longer travel to interesting places. Okay. Okay. The next example is Kathy used to enjoy reading horror novels, but she doesn't. Okay. Kathy used to enjoy reading horror novel, but she doesn't. Okay. So this is also means that Kathy previously she likes to read horror novel, but now she's no longer reading the horror novels. Okay, now let's take a look at would. So what is the function of would? We use would only for actions that we did regularly in the past, but that we don't do now. Means we use the word would for action that we normally did or we normally did in the past, but we don't do it now. For example, the spirit would disappear as soon as anyone tried to take a picture of it. Means the spirit or the ghost would disappear as soon as anyone tried to take a picture of it. Okay, that means those days this really happened, but it is not happening now. Okay. The next one is on be used to. So what is be used to? So actually the word be means the be verb. Okay. Be here means or refers to the be verb. So what is be verb? Be verbs are the verbs like am, is, or are. Okay. So we use be used to say that something is normal, not unusual. Okay, let's take a look at the example. Okay, just now I already mentioned about the word be here is actually a be verb. Okay, that comprises of am, is, and are. Okay, now let's look at the example for be used to. Okay, the first example, I'm used to living alone. So it means that you are now um, familiar, or you it is something normal that you do. Okay, that means you used to living alone. So you please make sure when you have the be used to here, the be verb is, so what is the be verb here? The be verb here is the word am, from I am. So am is the be verb here. So when we have the be verb am and we have used to, so immediately after the word to, the verb must have ing or gerunds, living. Okay, to living alone. Okay, and then let's take a look at another example. Okay, number 2. Don't worry, Eric is used to driving for long hours. He has worked as a professional driver for 20 years. So here, the be verb. So what is the be verb here? Yes, the be verb is. Okay, so can you see the word is here? So the word is the be verb followed by the used to. Then after the word to, the verb immediately after to must have ing. So here, Eric is used to driving. So they must have ing. Okay. So this is very important for you to take note. Okay, let's take a look at the next one, okay, which is get used to. Okay, just now was be used to or be verb. Now is get used to. So what is get used to? We use get used to talk about the process of becoming normal. So this is like a process for you before you become before it becomes normal for you. Okay. Okay, let's take a look at the examples. Okay, the first example, she doesn't like that small town, but she will get used to it. So here, the words get used to means that this is the process that sooner or later she will become used to living or stay at a small town. Okay, so when we have the word get used to means she is in the process of becoming normal, uh, living in a small town. Okay, now let us look at the second example. She found the hills too high, but she got used to them. So now this lady is talking about the hills. Okay, first for her it is too high, but she is in the process of getting used to wear high heels. Okay, so she got used to them. Okay, she got used to them. Okay, now let us look at the other example. Okay, I got used to living in Japan in spite of the cold weather. So here we have the word got, it is in the past tense, and we have the word used to. Okay, after the word to, here we have the word ing or living. Okay, sometimes you can have ing and sometimes there are no ing, like the first and second example. After the word to is only it and them. So this is like a pronoun. So when we have pronoun, there is no ing. So ing is only when there is a verb. Okay, so when the verb plus ing, it is called as gerund. Okay, to living in Japan. Okay, now okay everyone, this is your practice one, and this is the question that will be distributed by your teacher in class. So there are two sets of questions, so I hope you should be able to answer all these questions. So on the left is where you have to answer the question with the words used to, okay, by answering the question from number 1 to number 8. And on your right, you are given some sentences and you have to decide which one is the correct one. For two sentences for each question, there will be two sentences for you to decide which one is the correct one in terms of the usage of get used to or be used to. Okay, so I hope you'll be able to complete the exercises with the guidance from your teacher.